demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Welcome to my craft corner.
This tutorial shows a little bit of magic that Word can do with the Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to select the Mailings tab, and I'm going to select the recipients. What I'm going to do is use an existing list, that spreadsheet, and so I'm going to just navigate to where I have my spreadsheet, and here's my spreadsheet, and I call it orders. And you need to make sure I have several pages, so I'm going to use the current products page. Now I get to insert a merge field. All of those titles from that top row are listed here. So maybe I want to put in the product name, and I want to put in the item number, and I want to put in the catalog and the page, whatever things that I want to have. Oh, I've got the item number, so I better put in the clear item and the clear price and the photopolymer item and the photopolymer price. I might want to put in set of and the blocks, and I might want to put in the color, and I want to put in the collection color. Maybe I want to put in the coordination. So all of those titles are listed here, and so I can separate those out. They want to go together there because there's no spaces in between. It's kind of wanting to treat it like one big long word, and so I'm going to just put some spaces between those so we can see what we've got a little bit easier. I can now move these around wherever I want to put them. I can make whatever I want to show with this. I might want to put, let's see, maybe I want to put the product in bold. After the word catalog, I might want to put catalog. I know that doesn't make much sense to you right now. Comma, page. And I want to put all those item numbers together. And now I have the item and price, clear price, put those on one line, photopolymer price, and set of, and then I want to put all the colors together here and the stamp coordination. So now it's starting to look like a label a little bit, and I want blocks here on a separate line. Now blocks are only there with the stamps, and remember I've got that type, so I'm going to put a rule in here. If, then else. So if the type is equal to stamps, whatever word I put in that column, stamps, I want to put blocks. Okay, so now I'm going to see what this looks like. I'm going to put preview results. Wow. So now I've got a 1/8 inch circle handheld punch. I've got the 1516 catalog, page 168. This is the item number. Oh, but this looks funny here. That I need to identify that as a price. Do they all have prices? Yes, they all have prices. So I'm going to put a $ before price. Okay, and sometimes that's in a different font. So I'm going to make sure that all of these are in the font, the same Calibri font. And now I'm going to see what it looks like. So I'm going to go up to Mailings, Preview. Oh, that looks much better. So let's see what it looks like with different products. I've got a lot of punches here. Oh, now we've got the coordinates with. So maybe I want to put coordinates with. So let me go back to stamp coordination. Now, not everything has something that's going to coordinate, so I only want coordinates with if it has something that coordinates. So if find the coordination, stamp coordination is not blank. If there's something in that box, I want to put coordinates with. And I do want to put a space here. So I'm going to put OK. And now coordinates with, because my product has a coordination, coordinates with around an array. And now, if it has something that it coordinates with, it shows that. Otherwise, it goes away. Let's go find some stamps. So I'm going to go all the way to maybe 500. And we're going to have some, oh, there we go. There's another punch. Num num. We've got a set of, and now we've got blocks. I'm beginning to think that I don't want this collection here, so I can just delete that. If I want to list that this is a photopolymer, I will want to put a rule. If photopolymer is not blank, photopolymer, and I could just put a P or whatever I want to put in here. Need to make sure and put the space. Oh, maybe I want to put number. There we go. If I want to do that same thing for clear, I'll put the same kind of rule in. If clear is not blank, clear, number. Sometimes the item on my spreadsheet is blank if the set only comes in photopolymer. So I would not want just a pound sign by itself. And I also want to have another rule. If item is not blank, then I want to put a pound. I fixed it that it's got collection colors, so let's look for something that comes with collection colors. The Perpetual Birthday Calendar Project Kit comes in all of these colors. So I think I would like that to have a space there, and also it coordinates with the birthday calendar. I think I like the way that looks. If I were to run this, I would finish and merge, and I want to edit individual documents. Just because I don't want you to have to watch a whole bunch, I'm going to go from 100 to 150 and see what happens. So now I will have about 50 pages of individual labels. That's really not what I wanted. If I would want more than one on a sheet, I would need to put rules, next record, and I could then put in a whole bunch. Just copy this whole thing and paste, paste, paste. Usually you can do more than one page because when I go to preview the results, it takes up less space. So now if I wanted to run it, I have to actually remove this last next record or it would skip one. So always take off that last next record. And now I can finish and merge. and get my 50, and they're on the same page. That's how I make up my labels, by using the fields. Don't want to save that. I actually create whatever labels I want, make them look like the labels that I'd like, and put in the fields from my Excel spreadsheet. Let's look at how it looks with my wood mount stamp case inserts. In this example, I have my blank wood mount case insert, and you can see all the fields that I have placed here. And I have decided I'm going to take off the prices off of these so that they are available for in other markets. Everything's on the same page in all the markets. If I just take off the prices off of the fields, and then this stamp insert can be used in all markets. Let me show you the preview. Here's, in this case, the Crumb Cake Classic Pad. So all I have to do is stream through here, and I have been putting my note cards and envelopes into a wood mount case. So all I have to do is finish and merge, edit, and I'm only going to do this current record. And so now we've got the letters 1. I'm going to copy the number, going over to the online store and copying that image, pasting the image on my paper, on my insert, pasting it again in the spine, and I'm going to shrink that down so you can see it on the spine. And then all I have to do is print it as a PDF. The Cute PDF Writer, if you don't already have it, it's a free download that you can print to a PDF. And so it takes a while for that to come up, and it comes up where I put them before is my new catalog files. So I'm going to just type the name, Crumb Cake Wood Mount Insert. And if I don't already have this on my website, I will be putting that up on my website for you to print. If you want any of these case inserts, or if you want to order any of the products, I'd really love to be your demonstrator. I'd be very honored if you chose me. So come on over to www.bevadams.com, and you can find the inserts, you can find a link to my shop online store, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.